Yeah, so I mean, nationally, um, according to Centers for Disease Control, CDC, 1 in 4 people in the US have some form of disability. So there are a lot of people out there that are experiencing access barriers. And not all of those 1 in 4 are going to need an accommodation at SCC, but typically when we work with students, we like to frame things of like, think about your worst day or your worst week relating to your disability versus when things are pretty okay and not, presenting too many barriers. Because we like to be able to set things up to where, that is accounted for and the student has the built-in supports and accommodations for when a flare-up does occur versus having to be super reactive in those cases. So, I would say that, there's definitely many students here who might not even know that we exist, which is exactly why I think this is so important. It's not a commonly known resource unless you're exposed to it. Like, I think about my undergraduate college experience, and I never knew that there was such a thing as disability access services on my campus. And I imagine there are many other students feeling the same way. And so, I think that that's really important to, that is why we're doing things like this, is because the greatest barrier is just not knowing that there are resources and there are supports for students who have a disability that, makes things a little bit harder at SCC.